Have you always wanted to open up a smoothie franchise? Have you watched our videos on some of the largest smoothie franchises that we've done on our website, Vetted Biz, like Jamba, Smoothie King, or even Tropical Smoothie Café? If so, stay tuned as we dive into some key facts about this industry. So, here are a few reasons why you might want to open a smoothie franchise. You don't have to worry about the marketing, branding, because the franchisor, if they're doing their job, is really going to take care of that. Also, the smoothie recipes, the product, where you source the product, that should all be the franchisor that's taking care of that for you. You'll have access to different discounts on the raw ingredients, supplies. If you choose the right franchise brand, they're passing those discounts on to you instead of getting cutbacks and making money from you, the franchisee. So a lot of different smoothie franchises out there. Some of the largest ones include Jamba Juice, Planet Smoothie, Smoothie King, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, Boost Juice Bars, Naked Smoothie, Robex Fresh Juices, Jugo Juice, Pliables, and there's other bowl-related concepts that also offer smoothies. The industry is booming right now. The smoothie and juice bar industry is worth an estimated $2 billion and is projected to grow in the coming years. And a big part of that growth is the increased health consciousness of consumers and the trend of the busy lifestyle leading to a need for quick, convenient, healthy food options. That being said, not every smoothie option is created equal, and generally some of these juices are not actually very healthy as it's loaded with sugar, whether that's fructose or added sugar to the product, and you're consuming enough the sugar that's included in like 15 oranges, where it might be healthier just having the orange whole as itself. So the consumer wants to be healthier, depending on the smoothie franchise and the products offered. They truly are going to this healthier option. And that's one of the downsides with this industry, is that health trends are constantly changing. So you have to rely on a franchisor that stays up to date on what the consumer is demanding, and that franchisees in their system can provide that product at a reasonable price. And it's not going to cost a crazy amount and really go into the margins of that franchise. So I've done videos on Jamba, Smoothie King, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe. We'll include links to those videos and podcast episodes in the description, but I want to go through a few smaller ones like Bambu Franchise. They have over 50 locations in the United States. The investment amount is relatively low, anywhere from $150,000 to $260K. However, the failure rate and the franchise for sale rate has been a bit high over the past 3 years, where a lot of Bambu franchisees have been exiting the system, over 12% over the last few years, as well as the failure rates even higher than that. There's another franchise that's probably good for SEO marketing. It's called Bananas Smoothies and Frozen Yogurt Franchise. They have 16 locations throughout the United States that are franchisee owned, and another 7 that are corporately owned and managed. Very few people are getting out of the system. The failure rate for the last 3 years that we have data is 13%. That's just a little higher than the industry average failure rate for the last 3 years, which is right around 10%. And then in terms of average gross sales for their franchise system, it was trending up before COVID. 2018, 859,000, 819,000 for 2019. But 2020, they got crushed, and they only had average gross sales, AUV, of 330 for bananas, smoothies, and frozen yogurt. So for a franchise that, you've got to invest $380,000 the midpoint, and if it's making $800K and the owner nets out $100,000, if you're working actively in the business, you could recoup your money in 4 or 5 years, depending on when you start hitting break even. But that's a key thing, that for a smoothie franchise, if you're actively involved, you better be getting your money back within 4 years, 5 years max. If not, there's more attractive smoothie and juice options to consider. So that's a key point. The payback period when you talk to franchisees, especially in the juice and smoothie sector, should be within 4 years. Planet Smoothie Franchise, they had 145 locations as of the end of 2021. Investments anywhere from $79,000 up to $358,000. The franchise failure rate was pretty high for Planet Smoothie, with about 25% failure rate over the last 3 years. And then 12% of their franchisees have left the system as well. They don't disclose financials. Usually when franchisors are on a downward trajectory, they stop disclosing as part of the item 19. The investment midpoint is a lot less than a lot of the other smoothie franchise at just $219,000. But if you're going to consider a Planet Smoothie, definitely talk to existing franchisees of this brand. So that's 3 smoothie franchises to consider. There's about 20 or so that you can find on our website, vettedbiz.com. We've also done videos on some of the larger ones like Smoothie King, Tropical Smoothie Café, as well as Jamba Juice.